Hello everyone, Eddie here. You see that? They've been doing that to me. The only peril of magic forests is you get these. Go on, stand still long enough. Oof. Oops. Infinity bow, I won't get that back. Right, let's take the battle to them. As I was saying, welcome back to Yogscast complete. It's just finally getting to fly. Yeah, not so fun now, is it? That was the sun. Where'd it go? You do know that I eat you once. You're toast. Get here. Toast. Thank you very much. Right, as I was saying, some changes. Well, lots of changes. Classic case of a Monday catch-up. Because get to play a lot over the weekend, but I don't always get to record. So, lots of things been done. Number one, I managed to get Power 5, Unbreaking 3, Infinity 1 bow. And how I did that was this chest, which gives you loads of stuff. And it gave me two bows that I could combine in an anvil. Look at it. That magic chest is fed. This is running out here quickly. From two fish traps. I just feed up into that chest. Get a lot of fish, you get an awful lot of good stuff in there too. A lot of magical items and that. So that is very nice to have. This big thing here is not a carpet. It is, what is it? A Mac they call it. Autocraft and mechanic machine. Autocraft, yeah. It's a Mac. It autocrafts for me. So let's say, what have I taught it? Sticks. Not that I need sticks, but I've got 745 sticks, and sticky W's don't work, but I can craft. I've taught how to make patterns. What you do is you take a pattern, you put it in here, and say I wanted to make, what do I want to make? Get some cobble out and we'll make a furnace. Because I'm pretty sure I've not taught it how to make furnaces. No. So, to make a furnace, you tell it, you need that pattern, we'll give you the furnace. If you don't want it, you clear it. If you want it, you encode it. Takes one of these. You pop it in there, like so. It turns into the furnace. So if I didn't have any furnaces in here, which I've got 3, so I'll take them all out. Oh, here I go. Furnace. I've got 104. Right, I'll take the 104 out. See, you can craft them. So I click craft. I can tell it how many I want. I want 1. It'll take 8 cobble and make me 1. Not that I need it because I've got 105 now. But that's how that works. A lot of materials go into this. I've got, I think it's 4, I don't know now, let me have a look. That's probably ruined everything. I've got 4 crafting CPUs and 5 pattern providers. Pattern providers is storage. Crafting CPUs is how quickly it crafts it. And hopefully that's all still there. Yeah, good. So that drops down here, and all you do is you frame it with a frame, put heat vents in the sidewalls. So it's only like one layer of components, but it takes 3 layers of stuff. Got my deep storage units here connected with storage buses, so they now show straight up in the ME. That's my spreadsheet thing. I have added power. This is the ME power system. So we have igneous extruder feeding cobble into crucibles, above lava, feed lava out into a drum which will then feed downwards into 5 lava generators producing power which goes up and runs the whole ME system. Now this is making lava, so we're not going down. And all I do is the drum is my guide. If I'm using too much power, I need to increase the size of this. It's easy done. I just move that up and put 2 more crucibles. So it's not difficult. I've tidied that all up. Oh, no, that's the wrong level. And that all now comes into this complete system, which is your pattern encoder. So you click on that to set your patterns up. Don't need that anymore. Your crafting monitor, so if you've got something that's stopped crafting, it will sit in there and tell you what it needs. And it gives you the ability to cancel the jobs. All my drives that I had, crafting terminal. Come around this side, another bank with drives in it. The controller, which takes the power, and an energy cell. Now the energy cell boosts it up by, I think it's 200k. So you've got 200k of energy stored. Now if that 210 drops, I know that I need to add more power, because it's losing power. Nothing in now. And we'll empty glass barrel over there, which I did have a load of sand in my inventory, because I want to stick that in there. Now I need to double check that's clear that. Want output over there. Clear that. Just want input for now, because I need to cook up some glass. Now that power is very nicely fed by the 3 turbines all the way up there. Don't ask me what level it is, but I did hear on the grapevine, the higher the level, the turbines work better. So let's just fill it up on the redstone conduit, put the turbines on it and jumped into the water. And yeah, it gives a lot of power up there. Way better than down here. Why isn't that passing through? Because that's pulverising it. I don't need to pulverise you dirt. I need glass. I've got loads of dust now doing nothing. Oh well, still that bit. Which means I can now fix my base. Yeah, I'm going to need loads more. Well, while that cooks up, I'll take you out and show you what I've been doing in the magical sector. Look at that for a stunning bridge. You're amazed, aren't you? This is it. This is the magical sector. Basically, it's a tower. A round tower with nothing in it. And an overhanging tree. So, if I go back mode, I hate the fact that it clicks in front of it unless you aim at the sky or something. We have a silverwood tree in the middle, which is going to be the focal point. I'm glad that's grown when I was doing this. That's going to be the focal point of the tower. So the tower's going to build up around it. Have layers coming up, until eventually you get to the top. So that will be the focal point of the thing. And we've got one little shimmer left. I have to get some more on there just to make that look nice. But that is the plan there. That's going to be the magical section. That is control. That is where everything is going to be controlled from. This is the start of the factory unit. Now, I started it with no edges, so I've got 2 edges so I can expand whichever way I want to expand. Let's go sleep this night off so we can see what's happening. And you can't sleep in morph. While that's morphing, I shall have surgery. After I've jumped in bed, of course. Right, so, as I was saying, this is going to be the factory unit. I'm going to centre it over this pond, so it's not dipping into the magical forest too much. What I want to do is split into different sections, so you'll have either, I'm not sure how to do it yet. I'm either going to have task related sections. Oh, that was a bad shot, wasn't it? I'm either going to have task related sections. Say I wanted to cook food, so I'd have all the meats come into one area, or cook the food up, go over there. I'd have a bread processing plant and it'll go over to wherever. So you'd have like a food hall with all the food. So I'd have one section for that. Oh, you're looking like you're on a mission. Ah, look, don't run and hide. You can't get up there. I didn't leave the door open. That was worth the trip. Well, I've got to go back up there now. Yeah, so I'm tempted to do it that way. But then I'm also want a processing area. So you've got machines dedicated to a function, machines dedicated to making resources. Now, there's 2 lots of machines I want for resources: thermal and mechanism. Because on the Miklos Madness server, I've been playing with Miklos. He's done a lot of work with the mechanism, and it is very nice. I do like the look of that mod. And they supply turbines, so it's practical as well. The machine I want to play with most is the digital miner, which you can set up so it'll mine 32 by 32 area, and you can tell it, don't mine sand, don't mine clay, don't mine dirt, don't mine cobble or stone, just mine all the ores up. I'll have all the ores and all the obsidian, but don't mine the rest of it. And it'll quite happily just mine the bits you want. And if you put a supply, a feed to it, it'll also plug all the holes. So if I put dirt on it, it'll plug all the holes with dirt. Can't see me doing that, but I think it's a good idea that you can if you wanted to. Could cut down on all the running water that you get in servers. So if you're on a multiplayer server and running water is causing you problems, you're using a digital miner to plug the holes you mine, you may not have as much running water. Could be a good move. So that is a road I want to take as well. Well, that wasn't a hole. Say goodbye to whoever for that bit of glass. I'll put cappings on them later. Oh, I'm wasting it today, aren't I? There we go. Back to mission control. That can go there for now till I move it. I was gonna show something. If you make a dolly, which isn't expensive to make, which for a normal dolly is just 5 iron and a plank of wood. For a diamond dolly, it's 5 iron, a plank of wood and 3 diamonds. These dollies can move spawners. Red ones can move chests, barrels, all sorts. So you get a little bit of slowdown as you're walking, because you're carrying this big old heavy chest. But it'll quite happily carry it to where you want it. Now, if I set that to the export there, and obviously go and get another stack of sand, it's like that one's in the way. I know it's empty, but I can just do that with it. Like the dolly, diamond dolly especially, it takes wear, I think. I've got tons of glass in there, could have used that. See, keep forgetting, I've got a system. It's just temporarily, because it makes them more, just oh no, stringing my inventory for no reason. No, I don't need to pulverise sand, just need to cook it. Because I'm used to pulverising cobblestone. There you go, that'll just cook that, top some more in there. And eventually I'll have down here, I'll expand this out and have barrels, deep storage units and chests, just to take some of the pressure off this lot if it starts getting full, which I don't think it will. I've got more than enough space in there. It's full for some mad reason. More than enough space in there to keep me going. But then I've got all the stuff from last season in there. So there's lots of goodies we picked up on the raid-ins. Plus we got tesseracts that I built. Oh, what am I looking for? Ooh, still got power armor. I must try that one day. Where is it? There we go. Enrichment chamber, crusher, metallurgic infuser, purification chamber, energized the smelter. This stuff is really cleverly worked out. And I mean, Miklos has got his set up that I think he gets, for every iron ore he puts in, he gets 5 iron ingots out. How on earth he's done that, I don't know. And he's also got it running, I think it's on a hydrogen generator, so he's got a whole gas setup going, where it's got a self-contained power system and all purification system. He just plugs it in and off it runs quite happily. So I might have to pick his brains to find out how that all works. But pick his brains, I will. Over here, I've got these coal-fired furnaces and some charcoal and a bit of redstone. This is in case we have a massive power drain. I can plug it in, fire it up and get to wherever I need in the system. I learnt that from somewhere else. These are all empty now, at least I think they are. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Important stuff needed doing. Yes, so all these bags are empty now, so everything is in the ME system. Emergency supply, just in case this balks out. That's in case I need to chuck rubble in there and get rid of stuff. And that's because I was building. But I need to clear some of it out because it's getting out of control again. And the easiest way of dealing with it is to clear it all out, choose what you want back, and you're done. That's why I like the ME system. Very simple to work with. My super big clock on a drying rack from Tinkers. Put it in an item frame, quite small. Put it on a drying rack, expands it. Oh, excuse me. You have to excuse me, I think I'm coming down with some kind of lurgy like cold or something, which I'm hoping isn't going to affect, that's a new word, isn't going to affect my recording. If it does, I may be a few recordings short this week. But if I can shift it quick, I will. These are just parked there waiting. But I shall crack on with the plan, try and get this expanded a bit more, get some of these mechanisms worked out so I can have a processing system, and maybe even have a look at making a digital miner. I made one on the Miklos server and it was pretty tricky. I ended up making half the mechanism machines just to be able to make the miner, because you needed certain kind of obsidian pattern ingots and stuff. Very tricky, but great fun. So I'm going to be looking into doing that, and hopefully you'll be able to explain some of that away. If you need to know more about this side of it, the ME system, I can highly recommend either Bevo, I think it's Bevo LP, or Meaty Lock. So if you search for either of them on the tubes, they're very good at the ME systems. It's where I got most of my information from, that and Purple Mentat. He's very good as well, especially for agrarians, guys. Right, on that note, I'm going to call it an episode. So, have a brilliant day, everyone, and I shall see you next time. Bye.